Good morning or good day. Hello, everyone. It's been a wonderful weekend, 3-day weekend. Yes, I got to rest all day yesterday, which was really nice. Got my garden all done, and you guys are going to laugh when I tell you what I did. It's a very small area here, and the grass needed cutting, and I did. And I cut it with scissors. That was a great way to weed as well. So anyway, it's one of those things, yes. And I got a blister, yeah, which it's fine. Yeah. But again, it's like I sat there and I wonder who else does stuff like this. I don't know, but it feels like okay. I love digging in the dirt and this and that. I'm also, again, someone that isn't allergic to a lot of different plants out there that others break out with. So I did find a little bit more poison ivy, which I got all out. The pokeberries are coming up everywhere. It's like an explosion here. I have one little grove that I'm leaving, yes, and the rest of it has to come out. It's just too much. And again, did not know, found out last year, that the poke sap, and when you cut them or whatever and it gets on you, yeah, that can cause a pretty good allergic reaction too. Okay, but I was careful, no problem. So we are in the Book of Wisdom. Oh, yes, I was going to talk about a friend of mine. Her name is Lynette. And she sounds like, from the news I got yesterday, that she is on her journey just about to spirit world, to our heavenly parent. She is quite a bit older than I am, and we kind of share a little bit of path in life. She is an amazing person. Probably will never be remembered for it. That's why I mentioning her here before she's passing. She was one of these people who was willing to take on another person's child, number one, yes, and raise it, and take responsibility for another family. Right? Yes. There are plenty family members in that family, and no one capable of taking on this child appropriately. Yes. Well, anyway, that child in the meantime has also grown up. Yeah. But she was one of those amazing. She is one of those amazing women that took on a lot in her life when it came to taking care of others. Yes? Yeah. And others' stuff. Anyway, Lynette, I wish you a wonderful journey. And you will be remembered. Yes, you will be remembered. An amazing person. Yep. And unless it is me saying it, we'll never get her due for it. All right. June, what is it? She has 2 dogs laying here, and she wants to go down. She's just such a feisty little thing. Has to be, right? Yes. What has she got? She's only got her voice in her, because she's got no claws in the front. There, the dogs don't even think, yeah, okay, whatever. Dog's been fed already. Okay, we are in the Book of Wisdom. Let's get going. Super Chapter 2, Solomon and the Quest for Wisdom. Yeah, let's remember what I just said. I have to remember what I said. Quest for wisdom does not mean that you gain it. Kings should seek wisdom. Okay, they should. They should be born with it. If they want to be king, why be a king? Why would anybody want to be a king? I have no idea. Oh yeah, no, I have an idea, but The reasons people want to be kings and nobles and I don't know what are usually for the wrong reasons. I'm just saying. Tell me I'm wrong. 6. Listen then, kings, and understand. Rulers of remotest lands, take warning. Hear it is, you who govern great populations, taking pride in your hosts of subject nations. For sovereignty is given to you by the Lord, and power by the Most High, who will himself probe your acts and scrutinize your intentions. First of all, yeah, sure, that's a good, okay, good warning, but it's wrong. If you know what the first 2 of the commandments are given to us by our Heavenly Parent, you know this is wrong. This is bending the commandments. Thou shalt have no one before me. Have no idols. I am the only one, kind of thing. And there's a reason. It's not because God's arrogant or this or that. It's because exactly of this kind of stuff. Jazz. Kings. Why do you want to be a king out there? For what exactly? To be greater than others? Above whom? Remember what we read when Samuel went and went to God and said, hey, they want a king? And he says, what, I'm not good enough? Just saying. So again, what is this book of wisdom? What is it actually doing? Instead of us saying, no, this is all wrong. This is not supposed to be that way. Regardless, why have a king? There's no need for kings. And if there are no kings and we acknowledge our Heavenly Parent as the sole superior, per se, which God doesn't want either, which of us wants to live with us. Yeah? Then why is this needed? Then this wouldn't be needed. This warning wouldn't be needed. Oh, if you want to be king, be careful because you have all these people under you, so you need to. That wouldn't be needed, would it? Just saying. So we need to get rid of it. We need to get no, we don't need this kind of wisdom. There's no need for that. The wisdom is you don't need this if you're living the right way. If you're living according to God's will and ideal on earth as people, you don't need this. That's the wisdom. If therefore, but let's keep going. If therefore, as servants of his kingdom, you have not ruled justly, nor observed the law, nor followed the will of God, he will fall on you swiftly and terribly. Really? In what way? There, as I said, give me a good king out there. I don't think there is one. I did mention that one Korean emperor that brought what? Language and writing, rather, to all the people. I think that's a great thing. Right? Yes? But otherwise, give me, who's been a good king out there, actually, and followed the 10 Commandments, followed God's will? Tell me, there isn't one. I guarantee you there is not one. And has God come down swiftly and terribly on them? Never, ever, not one time. On the highly placed, a ruthless judgment falls. The lowly are pardoned out of pity, but the mighty will be mightily tormented. For the Lord of all does not cower before anyone. He does not stand in awe of greatness, since he himself has made small and great, and provides for all alike. Can have it both ways, remember? Yeah. But a searching trial awaits those who wield power. I think people just, according to whatever, as I said, there's everything in here. You can have it either way. So, I think I'll go by this, where it says, he does not stand in awe of greatness, since he himself has made small and great, and provides for all alike. I'm going to go with that. That's what I basically just said, right? Or if people don't, okay, well, I don't like this, because that doesn't fit my lifestyle. Go by But, so here we go. If therefore as servants of his kingdom you have not ruled justly, nor observed the law, nor followed the will of God, he will fall on you swiftly and terribly. So there we go. One can have this. So that makes it okay to be the king. And, you can always replace it. They're very replaceable, right? Yes. Okay. Just saying. Don't fall for this stuff. Huh? But that's it. That's right. We fall for it. We just fall for it. Because, hey, makes sense. Well, no, according to the Ten Commandments, or those two that I meant, it doesn't. So, monarchs, my words are meant for you, so that you may learn wisdom and not fall into error. For those who in holiness observe holy things will be judged holy, and accepting instructions from them, I will find their defense in them. Set your heart therefore on what I have to say, listen with a will, and you will be instructed. Okay. Again, that's to me not the wisdom that these kings needed. You need to get rid of kings. You need to, again, do what? Follow the ark, of the covenant. Wisdom sought is wisdom found. Wisdom is brilliant. She never fades. This is a famous one, I think. Wisdom is brilliant. She never fades. She again. Why did wisdom become a girl? Just saying. By those who love her, she is readily seen. By those who seek her, she is readily found. She anticipates those who desire her by making herself known first. Wisdom is a thing. It's not a person. Wisdom is a state of being. Wisdom is a state of being. It's not a being. And wisdom is a type of knowledge, not a being. So weird. Why are they wisdom? As if wisdom is... Okay, you know what? Oh, if you want to go by that, then Solomon, really, his quest for wisdom, he sure found many of them, didn't he? Okay. She anticipates those who desire her by making herself known first. Whoever gets up early to seek her will have no trouble. It is kind of early this morning. But will find her sitting at the door. Meditating on her is understanding in its perfect form. And anyone keeping awake for her will soon be free from care. For she herself, that's not true. When you have acquired wisdom, you care even more. You worry even more. You try to figure out, okay, what can I do? What can I do in all this? When you acquire wisdom, you're not worry-free. You're not carefree. It's not going to happen. Huh? No, then you have abandoned wisdom. Okay, you know what? That's it. Who wrote this down? People just... Okay. For she herself searches everywhere for those who are worthy of her, benevolently appearing to them on their ways, anticipating their every thought. Wisdom too does not just exist. Wisdom is another thing that grows, right? Yes, from little on. Well, one thing, again, bringing that up, you learn as a child, right, that you have to walk carefully up and down steps. That's wisdom. There you acquire knowledge and wisdom in doing something. Another thing is, right, some people never learn to not burn themselves on a hot fire or a hot pan. They just don't. They keep doing it and doing it. And for some, it takes one time. Oh, okay, now I learned my lesson. And regain wisdom that way. That's wisdom to me. Not many other ways. Right? You're going to go and fall for the same person twice in love that has given you so much grief, or for the same type twice. Oh, just because, that one looks, that's my type. Oh, that's my type. Really? There's a type for people out there? Seriously? So if the type that you fall for the first time doesn't work out, you go and look for the same type again, so you cannot work out again? That's not wisdom either. But what is wisdom is when you learn your lesson, go, okay, I think I need to do this differently. This is not working. And it looks like it's not working for anyone out there. You see? So, does one just wait for wisdom? No. You, by learning, you acquire wisdom. by growing physically and spiritually, you acquire wisdom. And one little droplet at a time. That's it. How wisdom is here referred to, I'm not getting. Oh, but it's just, it's kind of in a poem like, no, I don't get it. It's false. For wisdom begins with the sincere desire for instruction. Okay. Care for instruction means loving her. Loving her means keeping her laws. Attention to her laws guarantee incorruptibility. That's another thing, right? Incorruptibility in politics, amongst rulers, kings, presidents, does not exist. Incorruptibility does not exist when it comes to the higher ups. Not possible. I've never seen it. So, yeah, okay. And incorruptibility brings us near to God. That is absolutely true, Doug. Okay, again. The desire for wisdom thus leads to sovereignty. No, that's not true. No. If no, that again is exalting oneself over what? Over something that one should be using to what? Teach others? That you don't become a sovereign. Yes? Yeah. Through that. If then thrones and scepters delight you, monarchs of the nations honor wisdom so that you may reign forever. Man, they should be fixed it in their own way, right? To make it okay, to rule however they want to, basically. There's a lot of twisting and bending that you can do with this part that I just read. I'm almost done, my darling. Are you getting ready? Oh, you're very early. Did you need something?
Because I woke up early because of my alarm clock.
Is Mom already gone?
Yeah. No, she's still here.
Did you need anything? What?
I need you to say hi.
Oh.
Good morning.
Do you need a hug? You need a hug before you go to school? No? How about we just tip fingers like E.T.? Make sure you come home.
Oh, your finger's so crooked.
I know. It took my poor arthritic fingers.
No, at least it's not like my little finger. Look at how crooked it is.
Oh, that one. Oh, did you break it?
I don't know if I broke it or something. But
It is really crooked. You have a crooked finger too. I got one. I got my little one here. See my little finger? I did break that one though.
It's just crooked.
All right, let me finish reading this. Solomon proposes to describe wisdom. What wisdom is and how she was born, I shall now explain. I shall hide no mysteries from you, but shall follow her steps from the outset of her origin, setting out what we know of her in full light, without departing from the truth. Blighting envy is no companion for me, for envy has nothing in common with wisdom. In the greatest number of the wise lies the world's salvation. In a sagacious king, the stability of a people. Learn, therefore, from my words. The gain will be yours. Okay. All right, so that's the end of 6. We'll have to wait to see what Solomon has to tell us about all that. I can guarantee you right now that I'm probably going to read all this pretty much with, I can't see how you have anything to teach me, Solomon, you poor man in spirit world, poor spirit in spirit world, with the way that he led his life. Okay, it is another man. Do as I say, not as I do. I brought up my friend who's dying, and far away. That's why I can't go see her. But I'll be thinking and praying for her, thinking about her and praying for her. Who is someone that I would look up to when it comes to what she has done. That's the kind of people you want to be around. That's the kind of people we should respect and honor, right? Yeah, not just after they're dead, but while they're still alive. Sadly, so many times people like that, on top of that, have to be the recipient of gossip and rumors and all that jazz. Sadly, true mother, yes, goes through the same thing. In a way, people, even women, not realizing, men, a lot of men not realizing, but a lot of men do too. Huh? But even some women, they don't get, and their own children, on how true mother has opened a place for women, for women to finally have a true place, their true place in creation. Yes? For how long? How long has that been going on where women are just objects to use? Yes? Well, look out there. Look at how things are. Look at how things were and how they are. But that's going to change in the future. Yes. And that doesn't mean we're feminists. Feminist doesn't mean we're Amazons. It means true mother has truly opened. Yes, on earth and in spirit world. A place where women finally can take their seat. Yes? Yeah. I think that's wonderful. Anyone have something against that? Well, okay. You'll get there, right? And we should support that. I'm not saying fighting for it and be disagreeable around it. We should support that. Strive for that. Because we have so many girls, right, coming along. And the abuse, especially in the sexual realm of girls, especially girls, by men, needs to stop. Yes? All right. May Heavenly Parent bless, protect you, guide you, and embrace you with love. Eldritch, have a wonderful day. Prayer time. And I will talk to you all another time.